Welcome to another video from TraderBot Marketplace. Before we begin, make sure you understand the following disclaimer. The risk of loss trading any financial instrument can be substantial. You must be aware and willing to accept those risks in order to invest. Don't trade with money you cannot afford to lose. TraderBot Marketplace doesn't solicit nor offers to buy or sell any financial interest. No representation is being made that any account is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to the ones discussed here. Past performance is not indicative of future results. All strategies discussed here are for illustrative purposes only and are not to be construed as specific advisory recommendations. This material is for educational purposes only. You can always find out more about TraderBot Marketplace by visiting the link below. Now, let's get to it.
Hey guys, here's a quick tutorial on how to take our daily signals when they come out. You see this is on a live chart right here, and we're going to look at live signals as they came out. Now here are the ones we've had over the past couple of days. We'll start with today's down here. Sell the British pound New Zealand dollar. Now we're on the British pound New Zealand dollar, and just because it's rising like, nobody's business, that doesn't matter, because if we can make a profit, that's all we're looking for. These are trend following signals, and this is the first one we're going to look at here. This morning at 4 a.m., you can see it says 3:57, so it gave you a few more minutes. This one was at 3:58, 3:59, 3:56. They come out right before 4 a.m. every morning. This said sell the British pound New Zealand dollars. So let's go back at 4 a.m. and let's see what happened. Well, let's see. First of all, let's put in our price level. It said sell the British pound New Zealand dollar at 173.30, 1.73307 was the actual price. And where is 4 a.m.? Let's put a horizontal, let's see, move this over. There's 4 a.m. So here is our entry point. It entered here because at the time the price was not at our entry point. We only enter when price hits that area. Now it entered and then it pulled back and then it went down. How far was the pullback after it entered? Well, it went down 21 pips right off the bat, pulled down about 100, and then it went down almost 200 pips throughout the day. This is not uncommon for the British pound New Zealand dollar. It's one of the fastest moving currency pairs out there. So today there was a potential for 200 pips. It did pull back, but if you look over the historical, it's just a pullback, So, okay, the next one we look at will be the next signal for today, this morning, 156.787. So let's look at the Euro New Zealand. The Euro New Zealand, it was a sell at, let's see here, let me scroll in. It was a sale this morning right around 4 a.m. Okay, this is about a 4:05, yeah. This is at 4 o'clock, here we go. And the price to sell it at was 156.78, which is right here. Now, when price hit it, it did not pull back. How far did it go before it pulled back? It went almost 40 pips. Throughout the day, it came back up, done a pullback, but it's in a short-term trend, and it's fell 44 pips so far. So today on the British pound New Zealand dollar and the Euro New Zealand dollar, there's some massive potential there for some pips. Let's go look at yesterday. Buy British pound yen yesterday. So let's go over to British pound yen yesterday, which was October the 10th. And we're looking at 4 o'clock in the morning. 9th, 10th, 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so 4 o'clock in the morning would be right about here. And the price at which we wanted to buy was 128.15. Okay. 128.15, which is right there. Let's scroll in. Let's scroll in there and look at it. Okay, so when price came out, price was right there. It hit it, done a little pullback of about 22 pips. Went up 37 pips right after that. Came back, went right back up. This double whammy here is kind of like a trend getting to the end there, but trends don't stop on a dime, so there was potential for pips there. Now what did it eventually do? Well, it eventually sold off, as you can see there, but it doesn't matter. When price goes your direction, you can take profits. Also with the USD yen, yesterday, let's see, where was it? Right here? Yeah, right here, and the price should be 103.25, close enough. And you can look, well, the price just kept trending from our entry. So yesterday, and so far it's up 81 pips, and then it fell back down, which, you know, whatever. So it trended 81 pips. We're going to look at a couple of more. We're going to look at the day before that. You can go check these on your own. The day before that, it was sell Australian US dollar and buy USD yen. Well, we're already on the USD yen, so let's look at the day before that. Buy USD yen at 103.73. Let me look at 4 a.m. here. Where's 4 a.m.? Wait a second. What day is this? October 7th. Oh, there was no trade on October 7th. That's why. This was on October the 6th that this trade came out. There was no trade on Friday due to the British pound nonsense and all of that. So let's scroll this back one more day. There was no trade that day. There we go. On October the 6th at 4 o'clock in the morning. And we wanted to buy it at 103.73. 103.73 should be right around there. Close enough. 103.74. And price came up here to touch it right here. Made a little pullback and then continued on in our direction for, you know, 50 pips, whatever. The other one was to sell the Australian dollar, US dollar. Let me find it. This was also on the 6th at 4 a.m. The price to sell it should be right around there at 75.76. Yeah, okay. Okay, now price came down here to hit it, did a little pullback, and continued on through. Went 15 pips, and it's still below there as of right now. So these are trend following signals. Some people ask me, where is your profit targets? We have several different profit targets, which we will work with you in the chat room. So that's Terry's domain. Whether you take profit at 10 pips, I don't care. If you want to close half and leave half open to run, I don't care. If you want to do a close a third at 10 pips, close a third at 20 pips, close a third at 30 pips, that's fine too. There's all types of different strategies. Whether you have your stop set at 50 pips or whether you have it set at 100 pips, doesn't matter to me. What you need to look at is the different results and how far prices moved after each signal. You can find those results. Hang on. Go to TraderBotMarketplace.com/forum. You can find those results in here. Let's look. Joaquin Trading Signals. I don't know if Terry's updated them yet. He's working on them. We had a little issue with our website, so right now it's only showing up to September the 16th. Terry will be uploading the rest of those today or tomorrow. So, but you can go look at all the older signals that we've done. We've got 4 pages of them. And you can, and here's what they look like. We've got where price was and how far it moved. Now, as far as stops and profits and all of that, that's something we talk about inside our chat room. So there you go. Oh, and by the way, a couple of people's asked me, well, where do I find out where to join? Well, here. TraderBotMarketplace.com/access/join. That's the, I just know that address, but you can go on TraderBot Marketplace and find it. Here's the trading signals and tools suite right there. Auto Trader, that's for something totally different. If you just want some free stuff, here's some free stuff. If you want both the Auto Trader and the signals, you can click on this one here. So there you go. And have a great day. Oh, one last thing. I got a Facebook question here. Where's it at? That's for the Forex signals, not the binary option signals. I'll cover binary option signals shortly in another video.